Welcome to Masculine Scrapping. Today we're working on the second spread of the NXL Paintball World Cup, and this one basically has pictures of myself and my son there, and then these pictures over here are after his tournament was over. He was in the pro pits and he basically ran around and picked up all of their paintball holders that got dumped during the game, and he had a blast doing that. And so I got to watch some professionals playing, and there's my son right there back in the pits with them. So he had a great time. So we're going to work on putting this together, basing this color scheme off of the red and blue in the logo colors of the NXL. This is a little can't remember what it's called, this thing right here that you keep your badges on. I was able to buy that in the gift store, and this is the logo. You saw that on the last spread that I did. I cut it out in the last spread. This spread has it drawn, and I've actually already put this page down because I wanted to make sure that I was getting that on there properly. We will now work on putting this one together, and I'm going to just try and match it all the same. Since there's nothing in the middle of this one that was pre-printed, I'm just going to go ahead and use the edge of the paper to create the borders. Again, trying to get about the same amount of space between the pictures as we have on that one. There we go. Not sure if you can see this, but there's two little lines here. That's where I ran the test of the pens to make sure they were going to show up for this design right there. There we go. Lanyard, that's what that's called. This is a picture of his pit pass. I did cut it down so that I could then stick it right here in the middle, and then we'll use a straight line cutter to finish the cuts on this. We'll have that back out here in a bit. I am going to use this gray and this tearing tool to create torn edge borders here. I like to use the torn edge borders, especially when you have a lot of straight lines like I do in this project. To have some torn edges, I think, helps it look just a little bit more organic. So now I've got my two borders, and what I'm going to do is put the borders down, and then we'll put the pictures down, and then I'm going to stick that down. There we go. I'm just going to pull that up because it looks like I need to put it up a little bit more. There we go. That's a little better. Okay. Love having this matted background pad. It lets me make sure everything is straight. Okay, so we'll put that to that side. Do the same thing over here. Now I'm going to run a piece of tape this whole length. Sometimes I glue these lanyards down, but I don't like the way they end up looking when I do that. So this is where I'm going to just measure to see. I think I'm going to do that right there. Just working on spacing. Yeah, so that looks like it's going to stick real nice. You can see what's happening there. I'll show you what I'm going to do with that in a bit. Do the same thing here. Okay, got some sharp scissors, and cut that off. Same thing on this side. If this frays too much, I have some fraying glue that is part of a sewing kit that keeps things from fraying. Just basically a little bit of glue that holds it together. Don't always need to use it, but if it looks like it's not going to hold up, then I will certainly put that in. Go from this angle. There we go. I think it's going to work. Okay. Now, I also have some of these blue paint splats, and we're just going to stick some of them in some random spots, just to make it a little fun. Put them in places where there's not a lot going on in the picture. Let's see, right there. Got two more. So that's a good spot. A lot of gray sky and grass. You're not missing a lot of the picture. There we go. Always try and keep my scissors put away. All right, there you have it. The NXL Paintball World Cup Part 2. This page is a lot brighter, so the first one was pretty brown. This one's a lot brighter, but does fit the colors very well. So, all right, take care. Thanks for watching, and would love to see your projects.